Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. Just about to get started. Michael Busch getting... Ready to hit.
Michael Busch.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Almost got him. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. What a stop to first, and they get the out. Here's Alex Bregman.
Batting second, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. He did not go around. The wind to kick the 2-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ian Happ in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Outside low, and it's 2-0. Bregman, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I'm so glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Man at second. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Cubs, Carlos Rodon. What should we keep an eye on here? Jake Mangum up now for the Mets.
Fielder, number 28, Jake Mangum.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Lindor swings through that one.
Filthy changeup right there, just pulled the string. This guy's seen two changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. One out man at first. And up next for New York, Cody Bellinger. That's ripped into the outfield. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Grounds one to short. Third out, and that ends the frame. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Kyle Teel.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Towards first. And it's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Batting sixth, second base.
Here's Nico Horner.
Ball. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
No score here in the second. And he takes a strike.
Ball two.
In the air to left center. Doyle on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now it's the DH, Moises Ballesteros. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Out towards right center field. Doyle makes his way towards it. And there's two down. Now, Mason Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Check swing called strike. 0-1. In the dirt, blocked. Way out front for strike two.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
This one high in the air to left center. Doyle ranging into the alley, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the second. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Late swing fouled off. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Rodon, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014.
Ball.
Out to short, Win. And quickly one away in the second. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Ball one.
In the air, right field, Yoshida in position. And a couple of quick outs. Next is the designated hitter, Dominic Canzone. Out to short, Win. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Masataka Yoshida.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Check swing went around, and the count is 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. So up next for Chicago, Michael Busch rolled out to second in his first at bat. Fouled off left side. Top of the third, no score. And a swing and a miss. Time call foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. Mangum moving under this one. And there are 2 down. Now it's Alex Bregman. Doubled his first time up.
Alex Bregman.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. Going, gone. A solo shot. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0. Ian Happ up to hit.
Ball. Ball.
Happ lays off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches. Here's the center fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Ball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Happ, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, right side. Mangum under it. And that is that. Back here in Queens as we go to the last of the 3rd. David Fry up now for the Mets. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Horner has a beat on it. 1 down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Jake Mangum will hit next. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Here's Wynn for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. And now it's Frankie Lindor. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Bellinger in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Touchdown.
In the air, left field. Pulls it in on the run. And that will end the inning. as we go to the top of the fourth. Now the Cubs catcher, Kyle Teal.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Left field, and it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. One now. Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
Three.
Go, and they got him. There's a line drive to left field. That's out number 2. Moises Ballesteros, the next Cub to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Doyle under it. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Dylan Dingler up now for the Mets. In the air, center field. Suzuki on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's Marcus Semien, 0 for 1 so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that's a 1-out single. So up next, Michael Garcia. Flied to right his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Hard liner. Reaching down and makes the grab. Go ahead run on base. Dominic Canzone up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time up. Foul ball there. 2 gone, but the go ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he swings through that one. Got him. Out number 3. Back here in Queens, leading off, Mason Wynn.
Now pitching for the
Sean Armstrong on a pitch out of the pen here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. You know, these Cubs, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners, and you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no...
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Lindor, that's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. And a foul ball. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
That missed by a lot. Ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1. Inside. And that is ball one.
No, that's down.
First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Smoked into left field. Base hit. Bellinger returns it to the infield, and the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here is Seiya Suzuki. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. David Fry up now for the Mets. Check swing, no appeal. Ball one. Fry goes 6'1", 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. That's ripped. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Doyle now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Check swing went around, and the count is 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Mets.
Go ahead run on base. Jake Mangum, the next to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Line drive. Should be extra bases. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Brings it in. That is the inning. Top 6. Now the Cubs catcher, Kyle Teel. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And a swing and a miss. the plate. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Nico Horner will come up to hit. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away. Next to hit, Moises Ballesteros.
Ball.
Pitch misses there. Ball three.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That catches the top part of the zone. And the count is 3-1. Runner on the move. Ground ball right side. And he's out on the tag. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mason Wynn digs in now. 1 for 2. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And that is the inning. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Dylan Dingler.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
On the mound now, Kyle Finnegan.
Kyle Finnegan.
Ball.
Swing and a ball popped up. 1 away. Here is Marcus Semien.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Out towards right center field. Horner gets under it. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Garcia at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. On the ground. And that's just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Top of inning number 7. And now the right fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Pitching change here. Juan Mejia. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Go ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Bush in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. This one in the air right field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ.
Ball, no.
One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. That's it out. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. First pitch swinging.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Check swing. No appeal. And it's a ball and a strike. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. So now here's the Mets DH, Dominic Panzone. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Suzuki under it. And a quick out, number 1. At the plate, David Fry.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. He's out. And next for the Mets, Brenton Doyle.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that is out of play. The Cubs trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the Cubs catcher, Kyle Teal. Hit hard, base hit. And a man aboard.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Horner in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Mejia, a righty that throws with power. 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. To third might be 2. Garcia to second, on to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Ballesteros in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
This is off the inside. Now 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Doyle in and to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jake Mangum. Matt Vesta takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
There's the strike. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
No. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Comes a 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Win. Fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
He was all over that one. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Bellinger up to hit. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. That one missed. The Cubbies holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 3. Out to center. Suzuki gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. So digging in, Dylan Dingler. 0 for 3 in this one. High fly ball out to center field. And that will end the inning. Back here in Queens, we go to the 9th. Mason Wynn now at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Masataka Yoshida, the next Cub to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. On the ground to first. Fry steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Back to the top of the order. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch.
Ball one.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth. So it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Ball outside.
And
ball
another
three.
ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Yep.
Fastball for a strike. He swings and fouls one off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Simeon toss over to first, and the inning is over. Back here at Citi Field, last chance for the home team. Marcus Simeon up now for the Mets. One-run game, bottom 9. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And next for New York, Michael Garcia.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now 2 aboard. The winning run is on base.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Robert Suarez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Cubs trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. 1-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one just misses. And the count's even at 2.
That's a really good take.
And it remains 2-2. Ground ball could be two. The flip, there's one. They get the double play, and just one out to go now. Stepping in, David Fry, trying to deliver as the hero. And this one looks like trouble. Simeon comes in to score. And again, we are tied. It's a two-out double, and the winning run is at second base. So up next, Brenton Doyle, 1 for 3. And this is inside. In the air to left center. And that is the third out of the inning. On to extra innings. Now the number 2 hitter, number 3. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Sam Hentges. On the ground, right side, Simeon. On to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. Go-ahead run on base. Ian Happ, the next come to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. In the dirt, but kept close. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And Ian swings through.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. He sends it out of here. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. Suzuki checks his swing. Now it appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one 95 to finish him off. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Kyle Teel.
Ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of the 10th. And that's the strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jake Mangum. The changeup missing, and that's ball 1. Outside. Up the middle, win. 1 out, the bottom of the 10th. So now, with 1 away and a man at second, Francisco Lindor will hit next. Late swing, foul to the left. There's a swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Only one out remaining for the Mets. Here's Cody Bellinger. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Number 74, Brian King.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. Next to hit, Dylan Dingler.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That one not close. Ball one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
And the final score here, 4-3. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.